Hey, this is Matt Daniel, and I am super excited to talk to you about a topic that John has literally not invited anyone else to come on his show and talk about in the history of Pro Seller Talk. Now, to give you a little bit of a preview, no one's ever talked about this, but this is going to be something that is so important for your business. If you don't get what I'm going to teach you on this presentation and you don't work this in your business, you're never going to achieve your maximum potential ever. You're never going to reach your potential no matter what else you learn. That's a sad fact, but here's why. Because no matter what you do, if you don't get your own internal house in order and you learn how to have processes and systems and have employees, even if you don't want employees, it's not the point. If you want to grow to where you want to grow, you have to have other people doing the work. And if you don't do that, make that transition, you're going to be capped. At some point, you're not going to be able to reach any more success. You're not going to be able to have any more sales. Even what you do build can come crumbling down. I've seen this. I'm a consultant. I've been behind the scenes of businesses ranging from $500,000 a year all the way up to $30 million a year. I've seen the good, the bad, the ugly. And so I want to help you avoid what happened to me. And a little bit of backstory is I became a victim of my own success back in 2015, and I had to work my way around it. You know, I started launching, we really started cranking the business out in March of 2015. And in the first 6 months, I launched 79 different products. That was crazy. I mean, I literally did, and it was insane. And it was back in the good old days where you could use reviewers for everything. You could have like 100% off coupons. I mean, those were great days. But I realized that, you know, I was at capacity. And what happened, by the way, is I was able to come home from my corporate job, which was a great win for me. It was a goal I wanted to have forever. But I anticipated having this lifestyle of freedom, and it didn't pan out that way. Instead, I ended up working more when I came home than when I had my job as a side hustle. You know, I was working more than when I had 2 jobs. Like I worked 12 to 14 hours a day trying to manage everything. And it was a nightmare. And so I was able to get employees to come into my business and do everything I needed done with a very specific process I'm going to show you. And that was the first time I really started to win at this game. And I've really perfected it since then. And I can't wait to share this with you, because when I was able to go from 12 hours a day, 12 to 14 hours a day down to 3 hours a day, that changed my life. And I eventually got that down to about 3 hours a week for that one Amazon account. And that was an amazing experience. So that's why I'm a super big proponent of having systems and processes and infrastructure in place. And this isn't the sexy topic that you want to hear at an Amazon conference or other courses, because this isn't revolve, you know, around some shiny new object that's going to make you $1 billion in sales, right? Because most sellers are looking for this new thing. They feel like they're missing out on something. That's why they go from course to course, Facebook group to Facebook group, trying to find golden nuggets that are going to help them get to where they want to go. But here's the reality. Most people are implementing very poorly. And if you're not, congratulations, that's awesome. But if you're a high achiever, you're going to hit your capacity much faster. But if you're not implementing very, very good, you're not going to make the money you need. And the way that you can ensure that you're implementing properly is that you have processes and systems that govern every single aspect of your business. And I'm going to share with you how you can do that, how you can put that to work in your business, because here's a paradox. If you want to grow your business, unlimited growth, up to 8 figures, up to 9 figures, you have to have a process. You have to work less. There's no 8-figure seller I've ever met that works a ton of time. None of them. Because they don't work less because they have a bunch of money. They have a bunch of money because they have learned how to work less and get other people to do things for them. And I want to share that with you on this presentation. And so if you make it to the live presentation, which I do recommend you do, just being honest here, you and I can have a conversation. You can you can ask me questions at the end. If there's anything that I talk about, I don't want to give it away yet, but if there's anything I talk about that maybe you've tried in the past, maybe you're thinking about trying, and you have questions about it, you can ask me questions. And as long as John's going to let me talk, I'm going to answer your questions. And so this is going to be a great, at least, consultation for anybody that joins this webinar. So don't let that be another person. Make that be you. You show up on this live webinar, you take notes, you ask questions, get answers for your own specific issues in your Amazon business. I'd be happy to do that for you, because here's what I want. I want you to take what you learned and implement it. That would make me super happy. That's why I do what I do and why I try to help other people, because the profound impact that it's had on my life. My 3-year-old daughter has no idea how spoiled she is. She has no idea that other parents have to take their kids to daycare all day long, and the children don't get to see their parents. She gets to literally come into my office in the morning and interrupt me and pull my hand and drug me out so we can play. She does that a few times a day, and I love working from home. It's one of the joys of it. And we can do that because we have the freedom to do that. I'm not on a schedule. I get up when I want. And I don't know where you are in your Amazon business, but I want you to have the lifestyle that you deserve. And the only way for that to happen is for you to incorporate freedom into your work. I'm going to show you how to do that. So Show up on the live webinar. I can't wait to talk to you and see you then. And thank you for watching this video. Take care.